morning, America.
Good morning. I'm David Hartman. Today is Monday, November the 3rd, and we'll be joining you here every weekday morning.
That was the first one 50 years ago today. We all have the privilege now of saying Good Morning America into your homes every morning. We just saw David Hartman. He was the first one. He did it. He hosted the show from 1975 to 1986, and he is joining us this morning. Will Reeve is with him at his home in North Carolina. Good morning to both of you.
Hey, good morning, George. How are you?
I am doing great.
It's so nice to be here with you, David.
What?
It is so nice to be here with you. Hello to everybody in the studio. We miss you, but we have been watching the show together. It is a privilege to be with you on this historic day. 50 years ago, almost to the minute, you started this whole big journey that we've all been lucky enough to be on. So, David, what has it meant to you, and what did it mean to you then to be the very first anchor, the very first person to say, Good Morning America?
Well, first, we had a lot of questions about the goal we had set for ourselves. But in terms of what we tried to do and we look forward to doing, was just a flat-out privilege to have the opportunity to try to bring information to people in the audience, our viewers, who could take some information away from our program and put it to work in some kind of useful, productive way in their own personal lives. That was our goal, and that was our responsibility, to get information to our viewers that they could use in a useful way in their personal lives. That was the goal.
Well, you certainly did it to an excellent standard. You also conducted thousands of interviews in your time as anchor of GMA, including one, at least one, with my dad, Christopher Reeve. We saw him on screen before, and you had some nice things to say. You did not have a journalism background. You yourself were an actor. So how was it for you then switching into journalism and preparing for and doing all these interviews?
We decided that we wanted to do and needed to do a program that would bring information to people that I just mentioned. The only way to do that was to study. And if you're going to interview, as you know, the base of an interview is how much homework do you do? How much do you know about a subject? Yep. If you don't know a lot about the subject you're going to ask your interviewee about, then you're behind the curve. And so I started from day one. Start studying morning, noon, and night. And if you do it for thousands of times, you learn a new craft. It was learn a new craft.
You get pretty good at it. Well, we're so grateful that you allowed us into your living room. The original GMA set was, in fact, a living room, so this feels apropos. And you, as a matter of fact, right behind us have some original items from the set. This chair here was the original chair from the broadcast about 50 years ago.
Joan and I, each had a chair like that.
Well, it's a beautiful chair, exactly right arm level length, which is important.
For you and me.
Tall people like us.
Our heights.
And then that flag up on your wall there is special as well.
It is, and the reason I wanted that for my home was it was on the wall at the original GMA set for the original 11 years and 2 months that I hosted the program. And it's a copy of a craft that's in the Craft Museum in New York City in Midtown Manhattan.
How about that? Well, we figured we would like to add to your collection of GMA memorabilia. We have some gifts for you. First here is a GMA 50 mug. You put your coffee in that. And then this, talk about being prepared for interviews. I don't know what went into preparing to speak to this man, but it's you and Muhammad Ali. And we've got this for you here so that you can maybe put this up on your wall and think about everything that you have done for GMA. We thank you, David, for allowing us into your home and for joining so many millions of people in their homes for all those years. Guys, David Hartman, the one and only, the OG, the OA, the original anchor.
And that great man.